Hello everyone, welcome to Tommy's Station. Today I want to show you a modification I've made to one of my Hornby Jinties. But first of all, let's go down onto this pannier tank logo. Now, some time ago I installed a motor with a flywheel in this. I can't remember the part number of the motor, but anyway, if you look in the cab, you'll see a red line. Now it's moving. So let's see if this can capture that. Maybe I just need to turn voltage up a touch more. There we are. There we are. So now you can see, hopefully, the flywheel motor turning. You see the red line there. So that is actually moving, and I featured this quite some time ago. So what I want to do now is show you my latest flywheel motor conversion. So let's move this one back. Stop that one here. Now I'll bring the other one forward. You have to excuse the camera work. I'm doing everything with my hands behind. Right, we'll stop that one there. Now then, this Jinty was made in Great Britain. This was, I think, just before they were produced in China. This had the Type 7 motor. As you can see here, this is the motor I've removed, and this is the motor I've installed. Okay, so there's the part number there, X6996, I think. Anyway, yes, right, so I'll just turn it around, and there you can see it's a 5-pole skew wound motor with 2 flywheels. Now obviously, to connect the pinion drive, you have to take off one of the flywheels, which is here. Now it's just slightly bigger than the shaft. No, the pinion side is slightly bigger than the diameter of this shaft. It's by a fraction, but again with super glue gel, that's held it on quite nicely. So what I'm going to do now is attempt to get this motor turning very slowly. There we are. Now I don't know if you can notice that, but you'll see the red line coming around. So as you can see, that's turning very slowly. So that loco is moving, believe it or not. So now what I'll do now, I'll set it off just a touch quicker. It was running quite well with the Type 7, but you don't have that really slow control. So there it goes. So it's pulling 2 suburban coaches with passengers. So quite happy how it turned out. I'll run it round into the station. I'll pick the speed up a touch. This installation is quite involved. The biggest, it's not a problem, but the biggest thing to take care of is aligning the motor with the main drive gear. What I do initially is use the same angle that the original motors were on, and that's a good guide to setting up the mesh between the 2 gears. Then the other thing is finding the sweet spot. The pinion can be moved backwards and forwards slightly to get the best mesh. So we bring a nice gentle stop there. You see now that's just barely crawling. Maybe I stopped it there. Right, the other thing is the motor is quite a good idea. The motor is held in with its own plastic cover with the pickups, the electric pickups as part of that frame. So it's one screw and that lifts off. It's quite a good system. So you have to cut away a lot of that casing so it clears the flywheel and the actual casing of the motor. The other issue is the cab. Because the flywheel protrudes into the cab, it was fouling against the bulkhead, so I've had to cut away the bulkhead, and then what I've done, I've actually made a floor for the driver and the fireman to stand on next to the motor. So that's quite a good thing to do, to give it that authentic look, is to include the driver and the fireman. It sort of shields the motor a bit. So there we go. That's my latest modification to a loco. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye now.